What's going on, guys? Triple M here again, and today we're taking a look at the Zmodo Snap PT, and this is essentially a full-fledged home security system that offers pan and tilt functionality. Now the camera, of course, is a full 1080p, and it does offer 360-degree viewing angle, so it rotates all the way around, and it also tilts up and down minus or plus 15 degrees. Now those two features, in addition with a 151-degree wide viewing angle, allows you to see a lot on one camera. So let's go over some of the key features. Now it does have a PIR motion sensor with full 1080p, of course, and this allows you to view objects in the dark up to 26 feet, which is pretty good. Now the Zmodo sensors are also a good touch to this device, and this allows you to basically have a home security system for a quarter of the price. And one key features about these sensors is that you can actually program the system to automatically rotate to the location where a sensor was triggered. It also has two-way built-in audio, so you can communicate with whoever is next to the camera. You can talk, they can listen. Same time, it does have two speakers and one microphone. In addition, this does have a built-in battery, so if this was to be removed from the actual dock, you can actually set it up somewhere else and it will last for hours on the battery that's built in. So what's in the box? To get one 1080p pan and tilt camera, of course, you have two sensors, window/door, whichever way you want to pair them. You also have a power adapter, a rotatable base, and a quick start guide. Now the setup and the apps are pretty easy to get installed. Now you do have apps for Android 4.0 or up, for iPhone, for iPad, and also the iPod Touch. Now the setup of the app is pretty straightforward. You will be greeted with this screen. All you have to do is hit the plus button, depending on how many devices you're adding. And from there, just follow the on-screen instructions. Tap here to begin setup. Go to your Wi-Fi settings page on your smartphone. Now select the network ZMD_SAP and go ahead and connect to it. Now return to the Zmodo app. Select the back button. Select or enter your SSID password. Now select the Wi-Fi network that your Snap PT will connect to and connect to it. Now return to the Zmodo app once you have the mobile device connected to the Wi-Fi network, and the app will automatically search for the Snap PT and connect to the Wi-Fi network. Now this might take a couple minutes, so be patient. Now last but not least, go ahead and name your Snap PT and set the password for it. Now this will be standard for when you name in any additional device. As you can see, when I named the two sensors, I named one front door and I named one sliding door, and that's how you want to name these, just so you know or have an idea where these are supposed to be going. Let's go ahead and launch the application. First thing you'll see up top, there's a snapshot of the last area it was in, so let's go ahead and refresh it. It is in my living room right now. If it was in my master bedroom, after about 15 to 20 minutes, it will update that photo. So that's just basically showing you the location where it's at. That's a still picture. So this is your different statuses. So if you're going out, you hit away. You also have home. You have different options when you go to sleep. You have different options when you wake up. And you can go through and customize what happens in each option. So for instance, if you're home and you don't want any chimes or any alerts, you can go ahead and turn that off. And I'll show you guys how to do that in a little bit. The main menu here, you have video, you have alerts, cloud, you have lighting, you have environment, network. You also have your connected device. So let's click on video first. Click on it. And it did refresh into the actual video. Now this is a look from the phone. I'm using my Note 8, and you can see you have some information here. At the top, you can see the battery status. Right now it's not plugged in, it's just on battery power. You can also zoom in and out. Turn it this way. You can see that you have a better view, and you do have the arrows where you can navigate the camera system. So I can point it more up if I wanted to. And that's maxed all the way up. And go all the way back down. And from here I can also spin that way. I can spin back this way. Or I can go all the way around and do a 360. And we're back at the center. Okay. So if you click on the screen, you have the option. The top is the record button, so you can start recording from here. You do have the option to turn your mic on, so you can just press that. Now when I talk, it will broadcast to the location. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Also have the option to take a snapshot, take a picture, and that's a nice little animation. Same thing with the record, just hit the record button, and when you're done, just hit it again and the video will go up there. Okay, let me turn it back to portrait. Now when you do turn it to portrait, however, you do have more options down here. So you see the video camera to record, you also have the snapshot where you can take a picture. You have the mic, of course, when you turn the mic on, but you also have the option to listen in. So you can hit this right here and you can kind of listen to the conversation that's around the device. This right here, the last option, that's actually a premium service that's paid. So you can move the timeline, but you do have to subscribe to their cloud service. And one option I didn't show you from portrait is that you do have the option down here to go to standard definition and back to HD. So let's go into the options, very important. So here's my device right now, the microphone's on, but you do have your mode settings, and this is what I was speaking about earlier. If you hit the mode settings, you can see you have home, away, sleep, and wake. So for away, I want the camera to be on, I want my alerts to be on, I also want device sharing to be on as well if you do have that set up. For home, I went ahead and just left the camera on. I don't want the alerts, I don't want the device sharing. It's just annoying when you have it at home and every time you walk by the device, the motion sensor will pick you up and you will get an alert on your phone. You also have the sleep options where you can turn on and off, and you also have the wake options. So that was your mode settings. You have your share management. If you wanted someone else to have access, you can go ahead and do that. You have accessories. Right now I have the 2 door sensor or window sensor. I named them the front door and sliding door. I will be demonstrating how to set those up where the camera will actually face the location once those devices are triggered. And to set that up, all you need to do is create presets for your accessories. So you click there and it's gonna say, hey, when a smart accessory is triggered, the pivot can turn the preset, and you can go ahead and install that from there. You have night vision. Right now I have it set to high, but you can also set it to normal or low depending on your preference. Right now it's set to auto, so whenever the room gets dark, the night vision will come on. Do have 2 more options. You can have it always off or always on. Cloud service, of course, is a paid service we spoke about earlier. You can add a Bluetooth device to this, and that way when something's triggered, you hear it louder. So that's a good option. Here's your device volume settings. Let's click on that. So right now I have it maxed out. And last but not least, you have your video performance. Right now you only have 3 options. You can set it to 10 frames per second, 20, or 25. Alright, so here's the web interface, and let me just minimize the screen a little bit for you so you can see the website. It's basically just user.zmodo.com/user login, and here we are. So we do have some options up top: my device, my clips, which is the same thing that's on the app, my cloud. I don't have a cloud account, but I do have an option to start a free trial. I also have my account over here where I can do a couple different things: change my password, log out, and have some device management options. So I can go ahead and delete this device, and I can add additional devices. So let's just go to my device. Here's my Zmodo, and when you move over the actual window, you do have a couple options. So it tells you have no alerts, shared is on, notification is on, your cloud service is off, and also the firmware version. Move over to the right, this is your live view. Over here you have settings, and up here is your alert. So let's go to the live view first. And it is similar to the app, just a couple things that I noticed. One thing is that I don't see an option to move the camera up and down on this interface, but you can rotate it left and right. You do also have the option to go full screen. Go ahead and escape. And at the bottom here, you can pause, and you can also turn up the volume. So you can go pretty loud with this. Go ahead and mute it again. From here, you have your alerts as well, sharing, and your settings. Let's click on settings. Notifications is off, microphone is off, notification settings, camera schedule, which is pretty cool. You can set schedules. So let's go over to our alerts. Same thing that we saw on the phone. So this is the first one when I was actually doing just the rotation, detected that as sensor movement, so it went ahead and triggered and started recording. It looked like it recorded for about 13 seconds. From here you do have the option to go full screen, and most importantly you can also download this file. Here's me when I actually went into my son's bedroom. And this is in some lighting, but you can see that the night vision is still on. This is while they were watching a movie. And that's my daughter screaming in the camera. Alright, so here's a picture of where the Zmodo is located, and it's right here in the top of my entertainment center. And here's a snapshot from the camera system, and this kind of shows the layout of my house. So I do have the sliding door over here to the left, and I placed one sensor over here at the top. Also have the front door right here to the right, and also placed a sensor up there. So what I did, I went in and I did the presets for the camera to automatically pivot, and we're going to test that out right now.
No time to explain now. The song must go on.
That's me opening the front door. And going upstairs. And from within the app or even on the computer and the web interface, you do have the option to download those videos, which I can do right now. If I wanted to download this, all I have to do is click download, and it's saved to my local disk. So that way I can save that footage and I can do other things with it. That comes in handy if you're not subscribed to the cloud service. So overall, I was very impressed with the Snap PT. I love how small and compact it is. The design is seamless, fits in anywhere in your home, and the mobile app just makes it worth it. You can view live streams, talk back and forth, two-way communication, whether you're home or on the road, and that's a big plus for me. The price of this currently is $249, and I'll put Amazon links in the description where you can pick it up. But if you think about it, you spend $249, you add some more sensors, maybe another camera or so, and you have a full-fledged home security system. Now the cloud service, for everyone who's interested, they do have a basic plan, which is the one I have now. It's a free plan, and you get the clips and alerts for 36 hours. So you get 3 days worth of footage in the service. They also have a 7-day plan, which is $4.99 a month, and this includes 7 days of continuous cloud recording, 7 days of alerts, clip storage, and they have an option where you can per camera. So if you add additional cameras, you get a slight discount. The last plan is the 30-day plan, and you get 30 days of continuous cloud recording, 30 days of clip storage, and you also have a pay per camera as well. So it just depends how many camera you add. So that's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, please, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you feel about the Snap PT. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.